Hello friends, here is our next case study from CF Final Paper 3 Audit ICI MCQ and Case Based Scenarios booklet. Case study number 7. Bhuvan & Co. Chartered Accountants mainly into statutory audit and tax audit is now exploring the areas of due diligence and investigation assignments. In this regard, the following events may be noted. One of the clients of Bhuvan & Co. is planning to acquire another company to expand its business. In this regard, due diligence is to be carried out to check if the proposed merger would create operational synergies. Also, a full-fledged financial due diligence is planned to be carried out after a price has been agreed for business acquisition. They want to include cash flow accounting. They want to include cash flow accounting policies, brief history of target, and the background of its promoters, accounting information system, etc. in the scope of the same. During the course of due diligence, an articled assistant inquires to the principal whether it is required to verify the letter of comfort given by the target company to the bank. Further, Bhuvan & Company has also received an order in writing from the central government in respect of one of its clients to carry out an investigation under Section 210 of the Companies Act. With respect to this investigation, Bhuvan & Company is contemplating on the getting the assistance of an expert with respect to certain matters. During the course of carrying out the investigation as above, Bhuvan & Company requires certain evidence from a place outside India in order to establish the correctness of an investment in the shares of a company outside India. From the above facts, answer the following questions by choosing the correct option. Before going through the options, I want you to just make out few points. Here, Bhuvan & Company is asked to carry out some due diligence, which is not a part of this. Accounting information system is not part of due diligence report, and therefore this has to be taken care. And also, due diligence is carried out in order to find out the hidden liabilities that are there with the target company, and therefore letter of comfort given by the target company to the bank has to be examined. And the next one is like taking assistance from an expert. Here auditor has to Bhuvan & Company has to consider whether services of expert is required or not. Okay. And then Bhuvan & Company has to take into consideration the circumstances, and he should think whether it is expert services is required or not. Okay. And then procedure to obtain an evidence from a place outside India. It is like you need to apply to a competent court in India, and such court will give directions or request for information to such court or a competent authority in such other country. Okay. Now we'll go through the questions. Question number 7.1. Whether letter of comfort given to banks by a target company needs to be revised as part of financial due diligence? Choose the correct reasoning from below. Yes, because to identify the hidden liabilities. Option A says yes. The objective of due diligence exercise will be to look specifically for any hidden liabilities or overvalued assets, and since letter of comfort given to bank is a hidden liability, it should be reviewed. So option A is the correct option, because to identify the hidden liabilities and overvalued assets. But option B is also saying yes. Letter of comfort given by bank is a guarantee and will be disclosed in the notes to accounts of a financial statements and calls for verification and review. Is this the reason for conducting due diligence? No. The reason for conducting due diligence is to identify hidden liabilities and overvalued assets. And therefore option A is the correct option. Option C and option D is saying no, which is not correct, and therefore I'm not going through also. Okay. Question number 7.2. Which among the following is not a matter included in the scope of full-fledged financial due diligence? I have already said this point. It is accounting information system. All the three, A, B and C, are the part of financial due diligence, but option D, accounting information system, is not a part of financial due diligence. And then question number 7.3. Which among the following is not an instance of where the central government may order an investigation into the affairs of a company under Section 210? See, when will like central government conduct an investigation, either in the interest of public or on request of register of companies or on a special resolution passed by the board of directors of the company. Only in these three situations central government will order for an investigation. Here the question is asking you in a negative way, which is not an instance for conducting such investigation by central government. Option A is the correct option, because option B is on report of registrar. Option C says special resolution passed by the company. Option D is in public interest. Therefore, option A, on request of creditors to investigate the affairs of the company, this is the correct option for this question, because the question is asked in a negative way. Okay. We'll go through the next question. Question number 7.4. Can Bhuvan and Co. take the assistance of experts in pursuing the investigation? Choose the correct reasoning from the below. Yes, it can take the assistance of an expert, but it should think of the circumstances. Okay, we'll go through the options. Yes, Bhuvan and company should consider whether assistance of other experts like engineers, lawyers, etc. is necessary in the interest of a comprehensive and full proof of examination of documents and information. This is the correct option. You just can't say SA 620 is permitting using of work of experts, so I'm using. So you should think whether expert assistance is required or not. You need to think before taking assistance. Okay, option A is the correct option. Option B is also saying yes, but it is saying because it is there in 620 I am taking. So option B is wrong because the reason is wrong. Okay, option C and option D is saying no, you can't take assistance of experts, which is straight away wrong. And the next question number 7.5. What should be the procedure of Bhuvan and Co. to seek evidence from outside India for the investigation? It is like you need to apply to a competent authority in India, and such court will give an assistance there to a competent authority in such country. We'll go through the options. Option A says seeking advice from outside India for investment in shares outside India is outside the scope of investigation. No, it is within the scope of investigation. So option A is wrong. Option B says an application is to be made to the competent court in India by the inspector, and such court may issue a letter of request to the court or an authority in such country for seeking evidence. Option B is the correct option. Okay, this is the correct way of getting an evidence from outside India. Option C says the evidence can be sought by electronic mail by writing to the concerned authorities of the entity outside India. No, this is an informal way of communication. The correct procedure is going through a court, competent court. Okay. Option D says powers of seeking evidence outside India is available only to an investigator under section 212 serious fraud investigation. No, it is not limited to serious fraud investigation. Even if you are investigating in a general sense, it is applicable, and therefore option B is the correct option. Yes, that's all for this case study. We have completed 7th case study also. If you find these videos helpful, please do like, share and subscribe. Do share with your friends and help them to revise quickly. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.